How's it going, everybody? My name is Eric Diaz. I am your friendly neighborhood real estate agent. And if this is your first time watching this channel, thank you so much. Feel free to click that like button and subscribe. Put post notifications on so you're notified whenever I post a new video. This is going to be a new series that I'm starting. It's going to be called Market Updates. And today we are going to be talking about the Collin County area. In this new series, we're going to be covering 5 key points on the Collin County market. It's going to be average sales price, days on market, month supply, new listings, and closed listings. So let's go ahead and get started. So right now we're going to look at average sales in the Collin County area. So I'm going to put a graph up on the screen that you guys can take a look at, and I'll go over the details with you. So if you want to take a look at the screen, we're going to take a look at the sales price. So of course, since we're in the month of August, we're going to be looking at July just because all that data is still not there. But we'll still be able to get a good look at the market. So regarding the Collin County area's average sales price, it's around $600,532. Now, what's crazy is if we look at this July last year, so 2021, I'll pull it up for you guys. The average price point was $505,231, which is a crazy jump in 1 year. Just goes to show you that the market is still going up. I know 2021 to probably around March 2022 was some of the hottest time to have equity grow in your property. But this just shows the amount of people moving to Collin County and this amount of demand. And as we're going to look at a few other things, it'll show you that it's still a great time to buy or sell your property, regardless of what the news is saying. I think it's still a great opportunity for you to move to the Collin County area. So next up, the thing that we're going to look at is days on market. Now, this is very important just to be able to show you if perhaps homes are taking longer to sell now, which in different areas in Dallas and its surrounding areas, I have noticed a slight uptick in days on market. For some of the houses I've listed, they've started to take a little longer than usual, but we're gonna see in the Collin County area, those numbers are still very, very low. And of course, that's gonna be to the demand of people moving here, the school systems, jobs in the area. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the screen for you guys. You can take a look. So here in July, the average days on market in Collin County is actually 10 days, which if you think about it, that's a very fast time to be able to just sell your home. So if you're thinking of listing, you're in the Collin County area, it's still a great time. Now we can go back and compare in July of 2021. It's going to be 5 days. So, of course, like I mentioned earlier, 2021 was a super hot market. You would sell your home extremely fast, but it's still a great time if it's only gone up on average by 5 days, which isn't really a huge difference when you think of the bigger picture. Just goes to show you, like I said, the activity in the Collin County area. So this next one is very exciting. It's going to be month supply. Now this is going to show whether or not we're returning to a healthy normal. So in a healthy market, the average month supply should be at 6 months. So keep in mind, right now we're still trying to get back to that. There is so much demand and very little supply, even though that is slightly increasing. Let's take a look at what it's like in the Collin County area. So I'll put it up on the screen for you guys. It shows that in July, we're actually at 2.4 months supply, which is really, really good news, even though that's still very low. If we go ahead and take a look at that in July of 2021, we were at 1.1 months. And of course, maybe if we go even farther, around December of 2020, which the market was insane, the month supply here was only 0.8, which is insane. So this is gonna show you that we're slowly coming back to normal. If you're a buyer, you're gonna have more opportunity and more options in looking for a home, which is gonna help reduce those prices maybe a little bit, maybe not in Collin County, but other areas as well. But what I know it's gonna do is reduce the competition, so you're not going in every home and having to do a bidding war. But this is the important part, is having a good real estate agent that can help you, guide you through all that. Even if you have to go through a bidding war, I have helped countless of clients be able to win that home for them. So just make sure you have a great realtor by your side and you're gonna have no problem. Now we are in new listings, which is another sign pointing to possibly going back to a more normal market. Now keep in mind, in Collin County, it has stayed pretty steady. I'm gonna put the graph up right now so you guys can see. The blue line is the entire MLS, meaning everything that this system covers in Texas, which is pretty much all over. Now, Collin County has stayed pretty steady, so that might point to the higher prices and lower days on market. But right now, just in July, we've gotten 2,232 new listings, which is really good. And like I said, it's stayed pretty steady. So if we look at July of 2021, it's 2,300. So not a huge difference. It's actually a little bit lower, but like I said, Collin County is a very sought after county here in Texas with the school systems and everything. That's going to explain why no one really wants to sell. So if you are thinking about selling, like I said, it's a great time and you might be able to get a great price point for your home. And the last one on our list is closed listings. So I'm going to put the graph up on the screen for you guys. Now let's take a look at the end of July. We actually ended up with 1,360 closed listings. So out of those new, around 2,000 it was, we only closed 1,300. So it would be really cool to be able to see why those other ones didn't sell. Maybe they were priced too high. And now we're being able to see that maybe people have a little bit more options. So they're able to go with the better homes, maybe list it at the right price, and have a little bit more flexibility with that. But as you can see in the graph, it stayed pretty steadily as well with closed listings. It's nothing too crazy, just because since the supply is so low, there's not going to be a lot of volatility there. But that covers our 5 key points on the market in Collin County. Now that we're out of the way with all the data and all the nerdy stuff, now let's get to some of the exciting stuff that's happening in Collin County. So what I'm going to be doing in these market videos is also be doing a few articles that I found that are some good news, maybe new developments, new restaurants in the area that I can update you guys that might be bringing more people to Collin County, or just major news that you should know. So the first article I'm going to cover is actually not really based out of Collin County, but it's going to have some impact in all the surrounding cities. So it is the 2026 FIFA World Cup. As some of you might know, Dallas was chosen as one of the host cities to host the games. Now, what's really, really cool is the amount of things it's going to bring to our city. So in this article that I'll link down below if you guys want to take a look at it, it shows that it has the potential to generate $160 to $620 million in additional income to the city, which is awesome. It's going to be able to be used for a lot of good things, and especially in Texas, arts and sports are a huge catalyst for growth. As a Texan, I know that sports are everything here. So the benefit of having the FIFA World Cup come here is going to be amazing. Even though the games are actually going to be held at the AT&T Stadium, there is talk about using the Ford Stadium, which is in Frisco, as a sort of base camp for the players, which will be awesome. There might be even more opportunities and more eyes on Frisco, which is going to be great news for the real estate market. Maybe if you have Airbnb properties, that's going to be the time, or maybe you can start saving up to buy a few, because I know around this time you're going to make a lot of money. So that's a great article. Like I said, it's linked down below if you want to take a full read at it. Let's get to the next one. Now that football season is upon us, like I said, Texas does it big. Now, if you are a Cowboys fan, and pretty much if you're a football fan, on August 23rd, there is an event called Cowboys Night, which you get to see the cheerleaders perform, the mascot comes out, you get to hear Jerry Jones speak, and then they actually host an open practice, which is free, and you just get to go in there, watch the players. It's at the Star at the Ford Center. Most of the time, you can be front row watching the players, take some pictures, get some autographs, which is a super cool event for anybody that's a fan of football and especially the Cowboys. There's an ESPN show called First Take, and you actually get to join the live audience and you can watch them shoot the show. There's some Cowboys legends on there, and it's going to be a super cool opportunity to be part of that. And again, watch some of the cheerleaders perform and just be in that environment at the Star. And lastly, the same day on August 25th is the season kickoff, which you get to see all the current players, the coaches, Cowboys legends walk the blue carpet. It's just a super cool thing to be part of. And like I said, Texas does football like no other. So if you're a Cowboys fan, highly recommend moving down here and being part of this community, and especially being at the Star. All these events are hosted. Most of them are completely free. So it's a really cool time to be able to go out with the family and enjoy some of these awesome events. And lastly, HEB is coming to North Texas. If you are from the San Antonio or Houston area, and if that's the main thing that's stopping you, no need to worry. We're about to have multiple stores here in North Texas. There's an article that I will be linking down below as well, showing you guys the different areas that HEB has purchased. They actually have 2 properties under construction in Allen and McKinney that will be finished in 2023. There's also one in Frisco and one that they just purchased in Prosper, which is going to be amazing. This is a great thing for the area. HEB is one of the biggest food retailers and the biggest employer in Texas, meaning if there's 4 stores, possibly more, that's going to bring a ton of jobs to the area. So if you're moving, you don't have a job set up, no need to worry. There's going to be a ton of opportunity for you. And who doesn't like HEB? If you haven't been there, make sure you fly down to Dallas, give me a call. We'll take a look at some properties and go shop around in HEB because it's awesome. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really like the market updates. I will be doing these every single Monday, every week. So please let me know what you thought about it. If there's any other areas you want me to talk about, comment down below. I love constructive criticism, so please reach out. And if you are interested in coming to Dallas or the surrounding areas, my contact info is down below. Please feel free to reach out, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.